We finally found out who took out Julio Foolio, but it wasn't who we all thought it was. Listen closely. Tampa Police Department did a press conference today announcing the arrest of 3 people in the murder of Julio Foolio and still having an active search warrant out for 2 more people who have been identified as the shooters in the case. 3 suspects was placed in custody this morning: Isaiah Chance, Alicia Andrews, and Sean Gathright. All 3 was charged with 1 count of murder each in relation to the murder of Julio Foolio. Now, 2 suspects is currently on the run: Rashad Murphy and Davion Murphy. The minute I seen who the 5 suspects were, before I heard the police report, my entire view of this case changed. First off, we want to eliminate Youngin Ace. He's out the picture. He has nothing to do with this. Even though he has dropped 2 songs claiming the body, Youngin Ace is out the picture. You see, there are 3 names specifically we want to pay attention to truly understand what the motive was to murder Julio Foolio. Isaiah Chance, aka Gutta Zay, Rashad Murphy, aka Ghost, and his brother Davion Murphy. This for now until new information comes out dispels the ATK involvement. Now, Isaiah Chance, aka Gutta Zay, was once an ATK member, then NHG, so he's bounced around, but he's currently a newly appointed Savage of 1200. Rashad Murphy, aka Ghost, is also 1200, and Davion Murphy is also 1200. This hit was organized, called for, and executed by 1200 members. But why did they want to take out Julio Foolio? Fair warning before we proceed, I'm about to dive into some really disturbing things. So just a fair warning, if you want to keep watching, keep watching. If not, I completely understand. Now, Isaiah Chance and the Murphy family members have 2 different reasons for why they wanted to take out Julio Foolio. Let's begin by diving into the motive of the Murphy relatives, right? Now, their reason for wanting to take out Julio Foolio has to do with them wanting revenge and get back for the murder of a 19-year-old teen boy called Rashad Adams, who was murdered in the middle of a high school football game.
Other news, police are calling the shooting that unfolded as nearly 4,000 fans left Rains High School, the stadium, as a gang-related shooting, saying Rashad Adams, the young man you just saw in that photo, and a 17-year-old Rains student were targeted and had ties to criminal street gang activity. The family of Adams saying their loved one was not a gang member. And a 16-year-old Lee High School student was also injured in the shooting. She was struck by a stray bullet.
He took my baby away.
It's okay.
Whoever you are, I hope you did have the heart to turn yourself in.
Rashad Adams' grandmother devastated and pleading for an end to gun violence.
All this killing going on, these young boys, y'all need to stop. Get a job and work. All the killing out here, it needs to stop.
Murders, killings, shooting, and violence isn't really brand new to Duval County, but to see somebody take a life in the middle of a football game at a high school, that level of violence sent shockwaves throughout the entire state, right? The Jacksonville Jaguars, football players, like Leonard Fournette, they came to show their support because that was truly one of the most horrific tragedies I think you could ever hear about, bruh, in the middle of a high school football game. The shooting claimed 3 victims. It murdered Rashad Adams, but it also shot a 16-year-old girl and a 17-year-old boy who was just watching a football game. Now, thank God they both survived the incident. Now, it wasn't long until an arrest happened. Now, the person who was arrested for this murder was Kenny Caps from 6 Block. 6 Block is obviously where Julio Foolio is from, and Kenny Cap is Julio Foolio's lil homie. That's lil bro. They can be seen photographed together in a picture where Kenny Cap apparently got a jail pass to go to a funeral, and Foolio and him snapped a pic. Kenny Cap fought the case for 5 years, but he was eventually given manslaughter and was able to come home after witnesses refused to come to court.
Right. Now, surprisingly, this case took a turn. The 2 witnesses, they tried to interview these people, and they didn't show up like that. Because, these people could have threw you all they really wanted was some key words from these people, and the case would have probably went the other way. When you received the news that the witnesses didn't show up, I mean, do you remember where you were at when your lawyer told you that these witnesses they're not cooperating?
I was in my, I was incarcerated, so I was in my cell. But like I can say, like I was just I was thankful for God. Just what I need. This my freedom on the line. So just patience and a lot of praying, a lot of faith.
While fresh home from jail, Kenny Cap would accompany Julio Foolio on his last No Jumper interview. You can see Kenny Cap in the yellow spider hoodie. When it comes to the streets, the affiliation itself is enough for somebody to want to smoke you, right? Just because you're cool with somebody who smoked my homie, bro, or my little brother or my little cousin, you gotta go. But in the case of Foolio, not only did he have the affiliation, but Foolio gave these dudes every good reason in the book to smoke him. They probably already had plans on getting Foolio, but just in case they didn't, Foolio gave them extra motivation to make sure that he was number one on their hit list. Foolio will consistently diss Spaz, aka Gerard Adams, and other 1,200 members on multiple records, including Dead Ops.
I'm smoking Spaz forever.
The police acknowledged that the shooting of Spaz, aka Gerard Adams, was a gang-related shooting and they were all gang members. But nonetheless, though, right, like this level of agitation on people who are already grieving isn't really the best way to stay alive. I mean, come on, right? But it wouldn't just be Spaz he would diss from 1,200. He would also diss multiple 1,200 members in Dead Ops.
Corbin got kidnapped. How the fuck a grown man go missing?
But where I believe the family of Gerard Adams sworn revenge was the moment where somebody from 6 Block went to Gerard Adams' grave and pissed on it and posted it online. Now, here's the thing. A lot of people is crediting Julio Foolio for this, but there's no proof that he's the one who did it.
A mother is outraged after someone's recorded urinating on her son's grave. News4Jax has obtained this video of the vandalism. The suspect is also seen knocking down the decorations and heard saying derogatory things. The grave belongs to Joe Rod Adams. His mother says he was shot and killed at a Rains versus Lee High School football game in 2018.
I closed myself up in the house since his death. My family haven't been the same day. That hurts.
Whoever did that is a scum of the earth. Now, there's no proof that Foolio did that. However, in the streets, you really don't need proof, right? If somebody is being accused of something and they don't come out and outright denounce it and say, no, I didn't do it, that's not true, that's awful, I would never do that, which, like, no real gang member or no real gangster is going to come out and cop a plea like that, right? And Foolio didn't cop a plea. He didn't denounce it. He didn't say it wasn't me. So folks just went on believing that was Foolio, and now we have this result. Jamila Murphy is the mother of Gerard Adams, who you guys just heard crying and speaking and letting people know their family hasn't been the same and how this hurts really bad. Well, Rashad Murphy, that's the brother of Gerard Adams. Davion Murphy is the cousin. So this was complete give back for Gerard Adams. This was absolutely personal, which is why they went to the extent they went through and they brutally murdered Foolio how they did it, because this was really personal for them. You don't need many more motivations to go ahead and smoke somebody after seeing them pissing on your little brother's grave, right? Now, not even them, anybody affiliated with them, right? Like the biggest score piece over there, right, gotta go after they was caught pissing on my little brother's grave and my little cousin's grave, right? So that's the Murphy family's, motive for why they wanted to kill Foolio. But why did Gathright want to murder Foolio? Well, I mean, if you've been tapped in, right, their beef has been public. However, I think the one reason, though, right, why Gathright was really motivated to get Foolio was because he made a promise to get him. And he made this promise publicly. It all dates back to Big 2-3. Now, Big 2-3 is Young and A's little brother, Roy Devon Smith Jr., who was shot and killed in a 4-person shooting that left 3 dead and Young and A's as the only survivor. Well, a rapper by the name of Jake Jitt, he went to 2-3's gravesite along with Foolio and others, and they filmed a diss record.
Just past his cousins teaching him the game. Young and started touching pay and to earn himself a name. Young and ain't going, he walking around with some flame. Them shells hotter than a bitch up here, store a nigga brain.
Gathright was enraged by this. He wanted revenge in blood, and he didn't care who knew he wanted revenge in blood. He will publicly warn Foolio, Jake Jitt, and others that them going and filming a music video at 23's gravesite would be the biggest mistake they've ever made. He would post to his IG story, the biggest mistake anyone on earth could have did, crying emoji. And he didn't tell a lie. Bro made well on those promises, yo. Like, Jake Jitt got shot and killed on the highway. Well, he got shot on the highway, and then he lost control of his vehicle and swerved into another vehicle that was bigger than his, and he died that way, right? So he died on impact in a car accident, and he was also shot. Julio Foolio, we know what happened with Foolio, right? So Gutter Zay and the Murphy cousins, they were the mastermind. They recruited the female and Sean, the crash out dummy, right? Now the Tampa police would also give us, the play-by-play on exactly what took place that night. So Gutter Zay and the Murphy cousins will plant a female with Foolio. Now the female job was to give them the drop. And she gave them the drop, and they trailed and followed Foolio wherever he went that night. They were there. So when he was at his birthday party, they was parked outside. When he left his birthday party and went to the club, they were parked at this club. When he left the club and went to the after party, they was at the after party. When he left the after party and went to the hotel, they were at the hotel. They trailed and followed him wherever he went because the female had the location the entire night.
Jones was in town celebrating his birthday and posted on his social media his locations several times throughout that night. Surveillance video was critical in this investigation, as suspects were seen on video following Jones from location to location. This shows the lengths that these individuals were willing to go through and achieve that this murder would occur. At 4:15 in the morning, Jones began to head to a hotel on McKinley. One of the suspect vehicles is seen following the victim. However, instead of following them into a parking lot, they stage across the street. At 4:38, 3 shooters exit a vehicle and walked in the direction of the hotel. They murdered Jones with a handgun and 2 rifles. This barrage of gunfire also struck 3 additional victims who miraculously survived this incident. Let's look at this video. This is at the hotel, and you can see the shooters are getting in position for their planned out murder.
Foolio made it too easy for them. He dropped his location and then linked up with random women and packed them up at the Airbnb and had them with them all day while he was high and drunk and just like inebriated, right? Not in his right state of mind. Now you have a bunch of random women around you not knowing who is linked to who. Yo, this was just really dumb. And it's hard to understand like how Foolio been in the streets for so long but still made this mistake.
Pool party start the day at 5, 6 o'clock. If you already got the address, pull up, man. You got the address, pull up. If you need the address, DM me right now. The pool party start at 5, 6 o'clock. DM me for the address or DM Foolio booking ESPN. I'm gonna put it right here. I don't even drink, Appreciate everybody popping out for my birthday, you know what I'm saying?
Happy birthday! Happy birthday!
Everybody got their shot, put their shots in the air, man. Okay, David. Everybody take their shit on 3, man. 1, 2, 3.
Thanks to the press conference, we do have a somewhat of a good understanding as to what everyone's role was. The female dropped the location. She set up Julio Foolio. Gutter Zay is somebody who was in communication with the female. He's somebody who was the getaway driver, somebody who was like the point man, right, who dropped the bag. And the Murphy cousins, they were the 2 shooters. And Sean Gathright was also the 3rd shooter. So it was only 3 shooters, right? The Murphy cousins and Sean Gathright.
The investigation would later reveal that the 3 armed shooters were Sean Gathright, Rashad Murphy, and Davion Murphy. Detectives used footage from the scene, license plate readers, and phone logs to identify 2 vehicles and link them back to the suspects.
Now, here's the thing. Sean Gathright is sort of a mystery, right? Because the only thing we know about him is he has like a shooting incident that took place recently in Mississippi somewhere. So he was like an out-of-towner, right? So it's kind of odd and interesting to try to figure out like why is an out-of-towner involved in this beef? Who knows? I'm sure we'll find out later, like exactly what his connection is to this man. Even the arrest footage will show you guys like how cooked like these people are.
We have a
Yo, they're so cooked.
Got out their front door.
So we're about to see. Yeah, so this is Gathright, right? So, they eventually apprehend them.
Hands up, keep your hands up. Hands up, don't reach for your waist. Do not reach for your waist. Look at me, back up to me. Back up, back up, back up, back up. All right, go to your knees. Put your hands behind your back.
Listen. He for sure not ready for prison.
Stay there. Stay there. Don't move.
And all this took place this morning. Like, literally this morning.
Isaiah? Isaiah?
Yo, as a criminal, as a criminal, the last thing you ever want to be, bruh, is a trophy for the police.
Both suspects in custody and Andrews there. No.
Bro, they brought the Navy SEAL for this dude, man. And that right there is Sean Gathright, as y'all can see, man. Like, he cooked. Bro, you can't be this pretty, go to jail, homie. Bro, you 6 foot tall, light skin with waist up, bro. It's over with for you, bro. It's over with. Oh, for sure, bro. They're finna get up in there, bro. It's done for, man. Bro, you done. You cooked. You was cooked. It's over with, bro. Forget about it. You cooked. And this is the scallywag that dropped the location, bro. Yo, Foolio went to Tampa, bro, and started asking you where the hoes at.
Keep walking.
So the hoes her pulled up, bro, right?
Now turn around.
Straight back door queen. Oh, nah, this is crazy. Bro, I wouldn't even look her way, bro. Bro, I wouldn't even give this chick look. Oh my God, she's hideous. Yo, I'll be real, bro. Yo, I'm not a lit rapper, bro, but a chick like this cannot come to the function, homie. She not qualified to come to the function. Sorry. Oh, man. Hey, man. Hey, man. Yo, this right here is giving on bending knees, mama, I'm sorry, man. Yo, listen, this is me, bruh, right? When I buy McDonald's for me and my nephew, bruh, and I eat his fries too. I'm sorry. Oh, he done for, man. Look at him, man. It's so dumb. Just a straight hood booger, man. Bro, she was born to have 20 baby daddies, bro. Just look at this. Bro, I get so mad when I see these backdoor queens, yo. Yo, I'll be real, bro. Yo, I feel like a chick who backdoors, bro, deserves a death penalty, homie. It should be a mandatory death penalty, bro. Right? No trial, no nothing. Stone them to death. Cause cause why would you do this to somebody, bro? You're not even, you have no affiliation or involvement, bro. You're not even a part of the beef, but you want to back. Why? Oh my God. Even though from what we can see, Young and Ace is probably not involved, but it's still not wise for Young and Ace to be online taunting, talking about you got to call at 5 a.m. Yo, if you got to call at 5 a.m., bro, and Foolio was murdered at 4:43 a.m., bro, that means that you were one of the first people called. And why would you be one of the first people called? Yo, that means the killers weren't even back in Jacksonville yet, bro, when they gave you a call. Like I told you, yo, bro, we killed Foolio. But, he's not completely scotch-free yet because, the police did say they're not investigating him as of yet, but he's somebody who's consistently being watched whenever he's in Jacksonville, Florida.
So Young and Ace has long been known in Jacksonville. We are consistently monitoring those groups. We have people that are always watching them. I won't speak to the chief's investigation. That's up to TPD. We don't have an investigation on him right now, but he can't move around in Jacksonville without us knowing about it. And that's for the betterment of our community.
Be very careful, Youngin Ace. Now, I did give some clues and hints. Now, people are pointing at J. Breezy. We're going to investigate that a tad bit further. But for now, just let me know in the comment section your general thoughts on the entire situation. If you're still watching, click on this video somewhere on my screen. It's another banger where we pretty much document the downfall of Bobby Altoff, rap's biggest industry plant. Click on this video here to find out what I'm talking about. I'm out of here, folks. Peace.